4 dangerous vitamins you should never take, and 4 you must take daily if you are over 65. What if I told you that the vitamins you swallow every morning might actually be harming you? According to the Journal of the American Medical Association, seniors who take the wrong supplements face up to a 40% higher risk of premature death. This is not clickbait, it's backed by clinical research. One vitamin on this list is linked to brain shrinkage, while another raises your risk of stroke, nerve damage, and heart failure, even when taken in normal amounts. Yet you're probably taking it every day. After 65, your liver slows down, your kidneys can no longer clear excess nutrients as efficiently, and your nerves become more delicate. However, these vitamins accumulate, poison your cells, and cause symptoms you might dismiss as simply getting older, but they are avoidable. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 vitamins you should never take after 65 and the 4 essential ones you need every day. Stay with us until the very end, because vitamin number 1 is connected to a 36% lower risk of death from all causes, based on a major European study. Before we start, tell us in the comments where you're watching from. First, let's discuss the harmful vitamins, starting with one that might sound innocent but can cause serious damage over time in older adults. Vitamin number 4, vitamin A, retinol form. Vitamin A is often considered beneficial since it supports vision, immunity, and skin health. But for those over 65, especially if you take multivitamins or liver-based supplements, too much vitamin A, particularly as retinol, can quietly accumulate and cause toxicity. What many don't realize is that vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning it's stored in the liver and fat tissues instead of being flushed out like water-soluble vitamins. As you age, your liver's ability to process it diminishes and fat stores change, so vitamin A taken today builds up rather than disappearing. This toxic buildup causes subtle symptoms like dry skin, dizziness, blurred vision, and joint pain. You might attribute these to aging, but they could be due to chronic vitamin A toxicity, especially if you consume more than 2,000 to 3,000 micrograms daily through supplements. Even worse, a 2022 review in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that excess vitamin A in older adults was linked to a 25% greater risk of atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that dramatically increases stroke risk after 65. If you're over 65 and still using supplements with retinol or retinol palmitate, reconsider. Your body needs vitamin A, but not in this form. Foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and eggs provide beta-carotene, a safer version your body converts only when needed, minimizing overdose risk. If your multivitamin contains retinol, check the label. More than 700 micrograms daily for women or 900 for men may be dangerous, especially long-term. The safest choice is to avoid synthetic forms and get vitamin A from natural foods. That's your first warning. Now get ready for vitamin number 3, even more hazardous and often recommended to seniors without proper tests. Vitamin number 3. Iron. Iron is essential but can pose a slow, silent threat to seniors. If you're over 65 and still taking iron just in case, it might be doing more harm than good. Iron is commonly linked to fighting fatigue and anemia, and many senior multivitamins include it for tiredness or brittle nails. However, after 65, your body stops losing iron as much as before and excess iron accumulates. Unlike water-soluble nutrients, iron is stored in the liver, heart, and pancreas. Over time, excess iron causes oxidative stress, damaging cells, inflaming tissues, and aging your organs internally. It also increases lipid peroxides, harmful compounds associated with Alzheimer's, cancer, and heart disease. Most seniors don't need iron supplements unless diagnosed with deficiency or blood loss from surgery, ulcers, or chronic illness. Meat, beans, leafy greens, and fortified cereals usually supply enough iron, and extra supplementation can lead to overload. Symptoms of iron overload, joint pain, fatigue, memory issues, and heart palpitations are often mistaken for aging, but indicate serious damage to brain, liver, and heart. Unlike iron deficiency, excess iron is harder to fix and damage may be irreversible. If your multivitamin has iron, stop and consult your doctor. Ask for serum ferritin and transferrin saturation tests to check iron levels. If high, reduce red meat and stop iron supplements immediately. Better to choose iron-free multivitamins designed for seniors. While iron helps younger adults at 65 and older, it's like adding fuel to a fire your organs can't handle. Now on to vitamin number 2, which is very common, often taken daily with good intentions, but might be quietly weakening your bones and muscles. Vitamin number 2, calcium. Calcium is a well-known supplement for bone health, heavily advertised for seniors and included in many multivitamins. But calcium supplements, especially taken alone, can increase heart attack, stroke, and artery calcification risks. This is science, not fear-mongering. While calcium is essential, its location in your body matters more than the quantity. When young, your bones absorb calcium efficiently, aided by hormones and growth factors. After 65, especially in postmenopausal women and aging men, this system slows. Excess calcium doesn't vanish, but deposits in soft tissues, joints, and arteries. Many seniors take calcium for bone insurance, unaware their bodies can't direct it properly. Instead of strengthening bones, calcium hardens arteries and raises stroke risk. Calcium supplements can also cause digestive issues like bloating, constipation, and reduced absorption of other minerals like zinc and iron. Seniors often take acid blockers, which impair calcium absorption, leaving bones unprotected but heart strained. Better to get calcium from foods such as leafy greens, sardines with bones, yogurt, almonds, and chia seeds, foods your body absorbs more safely and effectively. If you need supplementation, choose calcium combined with vitamin D3 and vitamin K2, which guide calcium to bones, preventing artery buildup. If your multivitamin has 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium and you already eat calcium-rich foods, it's time to reconsider your approach. Bones need balance, movement, and proper nutrient guidance, while your heart needs calcium where it belongs. Up next is vitamin number 1, the most dangerous for seniors. It's commonly recommended, often self-prescribed, and strongly linked to memory loss, muscle weakness, and even death when taken without testing. Vitamin number 1, vitamin B6 in high doses. Vitamin B6 surprises many because it's usually considered safe, used for energy, nerve health, and reducing brain fog. It's in many multivitamins and doctor recommendations. But after 65, high doses can quietly damage your nervous system, shrink muscle strength, and cause symptoms mistaken for aging, but actually due to toxicity. Vitamin B6 is water-soluble, so it seems safe, but unlike other water-soluble vitamins, high doses accumulate in nerve tissues, becoming neurotoxic. This causes sensory nerve damage, resulting in tingling, numbness, burning feet, balance issues, and muscle weakness. Many seniors with these symptoms are misdiagnosed with diabetic neuropathy or just told it's old age, while the real cause is excessive B6. The official upper limit is 100 milligrams per day, but research shows even 50 milligrams daily can cause toxicity in older adults. Many energy boosters and nerve supplements contain more than the daily limit, and combined with multivitamins and fortified foods, toxic levels can be reached unknowingly. Nerve damage recovery is slow, and seniors are especially vulnerable due to slower metabolism, reduced liver clearance, and conditions like diabetes or thyroid problems. Safe B6 intake is moderate, around 1.5 milligrams daily for women and 1.7 for men. You get enough from chickpeas, tuna, turkey, bananas, and fortified cereals. Unless diagnosed with a clinical deficiency confirmed by blood tests, high-dose supplementation is unnecessary. If your multivitamin or nerve formula has more than 5 to 10 milligrams per serving, switch to a senior-specific formula or consult your doctor. More is not better with B6 after 65. More might cause permanent nerve damage. That finishes the 4 dangerous vitamins seniors should avoid without medical guidance. Now, let's cover the 4 essential vitamins to take daily after 65, ranked from least to most crucial. Vitamin number 4. Magnesium in absorbable forms. Magnesium is often overlooked, but vital for aging bodies. By 65, your magnesium levels have likely dropped due to reduced absorption, increased kidney loss, and common medications like diuretics, acid blockers, and blood pressure drugs that deplete magnesium faster. Low magnesium causes fatigue, muscle cramps, poor sleep, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, and insulin resistance. These symptoms appear slowly and are often mistaken for aging. Restoring magnesium often improves sleep, balance, cramps, and cognitive function. Magnesium regulates over 300 enzyme systems, controls blood pressure, supports nerve and muscle function, stabilizes blood sugar, maintains heart rhythm, and keeps the brain sharp. Deficiency links to dementia, atrial fibrillation, and type 2 diabetes. Not all magnesium supplements are equal. Magnesium oxide is poorly absorbed and can cause digestive discomfort. Better options for seniors include magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate, which are gentler and better absorbed. Ideal daily dose is about 250 to 400 milligrams depending on diet and health. Foods like leafy greens, avocados, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans help. But soil depletion often means supplementation is necessary, especially with multiple medications. Vitamin number 3. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 isn't just for bones, it acts as a hormone essential for many body functions. After 65, natural production drops by more than half because skin loses efficiency converting sunlight into vitamin D. If you're indoors often, wear sunscreen, or live in northern latitudes, your vitamin D3 levels may fall without you knowing. Low vitamin D3 is linked to fatigue, bone thinning, muscle weakness, poor immunity, and higher infection risk. More alarming is its connection to chronic diseases. A major 2020 review in the British Medical Journal found seniors with vitamin D deficiency had a 50% greater risk of respiratory infections and a 30% higher risk of death from all causes, including heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers. Vitamin D3 helps immune cells fight threats, reduces inflammation, and aids tissue repair. Higher D3 levels help people get sick less often and recover faster. In the brain, it supports memory, cognition, and mood. Deficiency links strongly to depression and dementia risk. Most seniors are deficient, and typical multivitamins don't have enough to correct this. The recommended dose from food and sunlight is 600 to 800 international units daily. But studies suggest most older adults need 1,000 to 2,000 units daily to maintain healthy blood levels. If your levels are very low, especially in winter, you might need more under medical supervision. The best form is cholecalciferol D3, not D2, as it's better absorbed and closer to natural production. Take it in liquid, soft gel, or capsule form with food containing fat for best absorption. Vitamin number 2, vitamin B12. Many seniors over 65 have undiagnosed B12 deficiency. Early symptoms are subtle: tiredness, poor memory, tingling in hands or feet. Over time, deficiency worsens, mimicking dementia, weakening legs, affecting balance, and causing falls. Vitamin B12 is crucial for nerve health, red blood cell production, and brain function. But aging reduces stomach acid, impairing B12 absorption from food. Medications like antacids and metformin worsen the problem. You may eat well but still become deficient. B12 deficiency affects peripheral nerves, causing symptoms often mistaken for arthritis or normal aging. To fix this, don't rely on food alone. Supplemental B12 as methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin bypasses stomach absorption issues, absorbed through mouth or gut lining. Ideal dose for seniors ranges from 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily, sometimes more depending on lab tests. B12 is water-soluble, so excess is flushed out. It can be taken as tablets, sublingual lozenges, or weekly injections for severe deficiency. If you haven't tested your B12 recently, ask your doctor. It might be the most important number in your blood work. Correct B12 means your brain, muscles, and nerves function like you're 10 years younger. Vitamin number 1. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. This is not a typical vitamin, but is possibly the most vital nutrient for those over 65. Omega-3s, especially EPA and DHA, have been studied extensively and show undeniable benefits. Omega-3s protect the brain, heart, joints, and even extend lifespan. A large 2021 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 42,000 adults aged 60 and older. Those with the highest omega-3 blood levels had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes, not just heart health, but overall longevity. Another study in Circulation showed omega-3 supplements reduce fatal heart attack risk in seniors by over 45%. Your body needs EPA and DHA to build brain tissue, reduce inflammation, keep blood vessels flexible, and regulate heart rhythm. Without enough omega-3s, seniors face memory loss, arrhythmias, joint pain, and faster aging across organ systems. Shockingly, over 68% of Americans over 60 are omega-3 deficient because they don't consume enough fatty fish or supplements. The best sources are cold water fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, but diet alone usually isn't enough. High-quality fish oil supplements providing at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily are recommended. For heart problems or chronic inflammation, 2,000 milligrams or more may be advised by your doctor. Choose purity-tested formulas free from heavy metals, preferably in triglyceride form for better absorption. Take with meals to avoid fishy aftertaste. If you're vegan or allergic to fish, allergy-friendly omega-3 supplements supplying DHA directly are available. Omega-3s aren't just for preventing heart attacks or strokes. They enhance brain clarity, mobility, sleep quality, and healthy aging. They form your brain's structure and enable cellular communication. For seniors, omega-3s are not a luxury, but a necessity to stay sharp, steady, and strong well into their 70s and beyond. They are the closest thing to nutritional insurance, helping you live longer and stay truly yourself. You've now learned which vitamins to avoid and which to embrace after 65. It's not about taking more, but taking smarter, getting the right nutrients in the right forms and doses for your age and body. So what's in your medicine cabinet? Share which vitamin surprised you most in the comments below. If this opened your eyes, tap the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to never miss videos that help you live stronger longer. If you have questions or want to share your experiences, drop a comment. Thanks for watching.